Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening. I welcome each and every one of us to this awesome night, this particularly interesting training referred to as uh, product knowledge and application. Product knowledge and application. My name is Adebayo, Ijaoba. I'm a clinical nutritionist. I've been in this practice for over 18 years. And what I do basically is to assess individuals' diet along with their clinical status or medical history to determine how their nutrition or nutritional intake can impact their health or prevent disease or mitigate the symptoms of a chronic problem. That is what I do basically, and I'm delighted tonight to be here to share my knowledge on the role of nutrition in cardiovascular health. The role of nutrition in cardiovascular health. I need to give us an overview of what we're going to talk about tonight. Basically, I have about 29 slides, 28 to 29 slides. And we shall be looking at a little bit of what it means to, what it actually meant to have a circulatory system in the system, in your body. And we look at when there is an infraction, and basically what we can do. Tonight, I want to bet you it's going to be intense training. And I believe we are ready with our pens, papers. So without wasting too much time, I want to introduce myself. I would love us to get started. The role of nutrition in cardiovascular health. Nutrition plays a vital role in overall health of an individual. And cardiovascular is not an exception. So the blood circulatory system, that is your cardiovascular system, delivers nutrients. I want us to come to that realization tonight that it's not only blood that just flows around the system. The blood carries oxygen, it carries nutrients, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, referred to as the blood plasma or oxygenated blood, moves around the system and by implication it feeds the tissues with nutrients and by implication the cells of the body, and which brings about vitality, which enhances health in all ramifications. So your cardiovascular system consists of the heart, as you can see from the slide. It consists of the heart, which is the pumping organ, and the blood vessels running through the entire body system. It runs through the entire body system, delivering oxygen and all of these nutrients down. We shall be talking about the arteries. So I want us to take note, as elementary as I can be tonight. I just want us to take note of certain key points here. Like you will hear things like arteries, you hear things like heart, we all know heart. You will hear things like veins, you will hear things like capillaries, and a whole lot of them. So it consists of the heart, as I've earlier mentioned, and the blood vessels, which runs through the entire body system. And we now know the implication of these vessels, or what I can refer to as tubes, carrying oxygen, nutrient to the entire body cells. The arteries carry blood away from the heart. It takes the blood away from the heart. Then the vein carries blood back to the heart. And the result is referred to, you might just take note of it, the result is referred to as pulmonary circulatory system and systemic circulatory system. So don't just bother yourself about it. Just know that pulmonary is the one that has to do with your lungs, that gets oxygen. Then the one that talks about, we talked about the hepatic portal vein carrying nutrients from the wall of the stomach to the liver and being distributed around the system. We need to just understand all of this. Then there is another thing that is very key when you talk of the role of nutrition in cardiovascular health is the pressure. That is what is referred to as the blood pressure. The blood pressure is the force exerted by the blood against the wall of the blood vessels. Please don't forget, against the wall. As the blood flows through these tubes, the blood exerts some pressure depending on the force in which it's moving around from the pumping of the heart. So the blood pressure is the force exerted by the blood against the walls of the blood vessels. It is our blood pressure that forces oxygen, as I said, oxygen plus or plasma or oxygenated blood that is carrying glucose, that is blood carrying glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, vitamins, and minerals. These are what we refer to as nutrients, as it were. Because when we talk of nutrients, some people have the mindset of probably nutrient is rice, beans. No, your body does not appreciate rice, beans, all of that. What your body appreciates, that is made into energy, as it were, are nutrients, which is vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and all of this. And that is what the blood pressure helps to push through the arteries to the extremities of the body. So by implication, into the tissues through a microscopic capillary walls. If you look at the diagram there, you see the one painted red. That is the arteries carrying blood away from the heart. And you see some finger-like, plenty finger-like structure. Those are the capillaries. Those ones, envelopes, as it were, or baked cells, baked tissues. And that is where nutrient is being transmitted into those cells through the capillaries, tiny, tiny pores. Sometimes when we have injury in the kitchen, you scratch your wall, abrasion on your skin. Most of the time we bruise out most of this capillary and they have implications. Then you see another one, still part of that, forming again another tube, becoming the vein, what is called the vein. Once the cells or the tissues have utilized the nutrient that has been carried through the capillary, it returns it back into the veins to return back to, as it were, to the lungs, then back to the heart, as the case may be. So it is very critical for us to know that at a given moment, about 30% of blood in our systemic circulation can be found in the red one called the arteries, 5% in what we call the capillaries, then in the vein about 3% thereabouts. So you can see that we need the pressure, that is the blood pressure, to take all of these things, nutrients, into the entire body cells. Again, we need to know that the normal blood pressure is vital to the nutrition of all the cells. That is all of the English I've been speaking since. So for your cells to be well nourished, it needs amount of pressure to carry all of those things to the extremities. So this is vital for the nutrition of the cells and for your overall health. So by virtue of the blood pressure, all tissues are constantly bathed in fresh nutrient-laden fluid. So all of our organs, tissues have been bathed in constantly, so the demand for nutrients. So you can see the capillary from this slide. You can see the capillary. And don't forget, I told us, the capillaries are the tiny, tiny pores that surround all of the cells of the body. So they are the feeder cells or feeder tubes, if you like. They are the ones that feed all of those things. So it requires a normal pressure to take it. Also, the breakdown of products from worn-out cells are also removed, as I've explained in the other slide, that once the cells have utilized all of those, and their byproduct is being transported back through the capillary back into the veins and is taken to where it is needed. So overall, your overall health, that is the role of nutrition, is very vital when it comes to cardiovascular. So we need to understand again how this thing functions, so that when we stand or we want to recommend some of our fantastic products to people, we can explain how all of it works. Hence, the preamble. All of these things I'm showing you, they are still preambles to the training tonight. So when large amount of oxygen, that is, and nutrients are needed, when there is a craving, you're probably in the abdominal wall, your body needs oxygen, it needs nutrients. There will be a contraction of tiny vessels or tiny muscles in the arterial wall. By implication, it causes the pressure to increase and supplies to be pushed more quickly to the cells, so simply feed. So through the pressure of the system, the cells get nutrient. Conversely, if nutrients are required, if few nutrients are required, this muscles relaxes and the pressure decreases. By implication, you will now be relaxed and your heart will, as it were, not pump excessively. Again, the role, the importance of all of these nutrients in the body and in the circulation. Good nutrition, as I said, and during my preamble, I've defined what nutrition is all about. Good nutrition is essential for proper circulation and overall health. I think this is the second time I'm saying it. Again, proper hydration. You need to take in water, enough water, and having balanced nutrient that improve flow. that is the blood flow and lower pressure can all help to improve circulation. Your circulation needs to function properly in adequate hydration, in what we call nutrient. Your nutrient must be in balanced ratio. Your vitamins and minerals, your cholesterol should be in the right ratio. You should not have excessive cholesterol laden food, that is bad cholesterol, as it were, producing food in your in your food. By implication, it impairs, as it were, on the blood flow to the extremities. Once there is an imbalance, and there will be risk of heart disease and other health challenges will follow. So we are not here to talk about health challenges, but the truth of the matter is the human heart pumps or beats on an average of 70 times per minute. So it's a muscle pumping all of this blood. It pumps over 100,000 times a day and 2.5 billion times in a lifetime. So the heart is a muscle pumping. So these muscles needs to be taken care of. The blood your heart pumps could travel about 6,000 miles through the blood vessels. I'm just giving you all of this to appreciate your heart, to appreciate your circulatory system, and hence knowing how to take care of them. So that is the essence of tonight's training. And now we can help others. Once we can take care of ourselves, we can help others to take care of their system, as well. So there are some factors that actually impair or that causes infraction, as it were, in the cardiovascular health. Excessive drinking of alcohol, number one. Please don't forget, we are looking at some factors that causes infraction within the cardiovascular. Alcohol consumption. Please listen and listen well, because this will determine, when I come to the recommendation of the products or what we can use to alleviate or remedy most of these infractions, what we need to know, we need to note certain keywords. Okay, number one, alcohol consumption increases the amount of calcium that binds to the blood vessels. This increases the sensitivity of the blood vessels to compounds that can constrict them. So you have an individual that takes a lot of alcohol into the system, the system begins to, especially in the arteries, begin to produce more amount of calcium within the arteries. And this calcium will bring about the production of compound that brings about the constriction of your arteries. And the moment the arteries are constricted, the heart begins to pump excessively, and it has a repercussion. So again, number two, that what brings about the infraction in your cardiovascular, which directly and indirectly impair your health, is overweight. Extra pressure is put on the heart to pump blood through the extra miles of capillaries. So you now notice that instead of going 60,000 miles, it's now going about 65, 63,000 miles, and the heart will pump excessively. So I'm just giving all of this so that we know where we are coming from, and we will stand in a very good instead. Another thing that actually impair or brings about infraction in your cardiovascular system, and by implication impairing on your health, is little or no physical exercise, sedentary lifestyle. Just listen to this. Exercise relieves physical tension. When you do exercise, you get relaxed because of certain hormones that will be released into the system. And this helps to keep the artery flexible. The arteries will become flexible. They will become elastic, and circulate blood more widely and evenly into the entire system. Okay, remember, sedentary lifestyle is bad. Again, negative emotions, anger brings about tension, stress, and it will bring about constriction of the arteries, and including the vein if care is not taken. Excessive sugar consumption and salt consumption. Hello, listen, and please listen why this impair your health. Excessive sugar consumption creates an abnormalities of lipids. Some of us, we have table sugar, all those granulated sugars, we still have it to most of the things that when it breaks down, eventually it turns to glucose. We still have more sugar into the system. Listen, it brings about abnormality, one, in your lipid structure, as it were. It creates more saturated fatty lipids or acids within the arteries, and negative impact in your cardiovascular system. Again, it increases your glucose in the entire system, and also insulin metabolism. All of these that is leading to diabetes will impair the pressure of the blood. We impair even the rate at which the organs are being getting nutrients. We now know that through the blood pressure, the organs are fed with nutrients. The tissues, the cells are fed with nutrients. So once this pressure is impaired through an infraction in our lifestyle, in what we do, basically, there will always be problem. Again, as the blood pressure goes up, the heart pumps. The heart must work harder to push blood throughout the body. The heart can compensate for the extra work by getting bigger and stronger. This one refers to excessive exercise. People that engage in excessive exercise, if care is not taken, like the athlete, their heart becomes enlarged, and over a year, the heart gets worn out. Enlargement. Please note all of these things I've talked about. One, the arteries becoming not elastic. Please, all of these, they are deliberate. I'm just giving us all of this infraction, the repercussion of this infraction as it impair on your health, so that we can know how to come in as an LPO. And if we have new people in the house, can I see emoji? If we have new people listening to me, can I just see yes? Yes, I just want to see yes. You can write yes if we have new people online. So another thing that usually happens to the heart as a result of this infraction is hypertension accelerated. That is hypertension when the blood, the heart is pumping at an excessive blood, pressure. There will be what is known as atherosclerosis, anterosclerosis. which is more or less the thickening or hardening of the arteries caused by the buildup of plaque within the lining of an artery. Within the lining of the arteries, plaque formation will come up, and by stressing and damaging the inner lining of the artery, this promotes plaque formation. That's what I just defined, what atherosclerosis is all about. So when the blood supply, since the heart is working harder, it requires a greater blood supply. Too much plaque can slow or stop the supply to the heart, resulting in heart attack. You just see people dropping dead as a result of heart attack. The moment there are buildups within the arteries, it will slow the supply of oxygenated blood. Please don't forget oxygenated blood, or plasma as it's called professionally. All of these are the things that actually feed even the heart muscles with the right nutrient, like the coenzyme Q10, like the selenium, like all of the vitamin E, vitamin A, that is very, very, including vitamin C, that is essential for the proper functioning of the heart, including calcium. We will talk about this calcium and potassium. All of these are very, very important for the heart. Hypertension damages the capillaries throughout the body. Those tiny, tiny things can easily burst. I will share my testimony as I go on in this. Those capillaries can easily burst, and once they burst, you begin to see blood coming out from your nursery. Even some people begin to blood from coming out from all other holes in the body. It's so terrible when there is an infraction within the circulatory system. So including the heart muscles. The heart muscles can also get issue. As a result, the muscle cells do not get the oxygen and nutrients they need as easy, and the heart does not beat strongly. I just want us to know, I'm taking my time, then we now come to the product. Slowly, the heart chambers begin to dilate, that is, in an attempt to maintain the blood pressure, but eventually this fails. May our heart not fail. Gradually, little infractions, but in nutrition, there is a slogan which I'm going to share with us. The heart becomes enlarged. The moment the heart becomes enlarged or floppy, a great infraction has occurred, and ineffective pumping blood, and the result is congestive heart failure. All of these are conditions that comes up as a result of infractions, things that we are not doing right that causes imbalance in the system. The pressure of the blood in the main arteries rises and falls, and the heart and muscles of the body copes with varying demands, exercise, stress, and all of that. That just explaining all of this. So the slogan I want to share with you tonight, it's simply telling us that prevention is better than early detection. I'll repeat, prevention is better than early detection. If you have a mild or moderate infractions, and if any of these factors relates to you, the ones I've enumerated so far, relates to you, you should try to remedy the factors that put you at risk. Oh, I lead a sedentary lifestyle. I need to work on myself after tonight. So I will need certain things that I need. Then a change in lifestyle. And again, supplementation or nutraceutical can be your best potent and positive ally in achieving better health and longer life. Yes, we eat food, but are we actually getting the necessary nutrient? You know, I told us earlier that the nutrients we are getting from food, the nourishment we are getting from food is what really counts, is what really brings about what we call nutrition, or what we refer to as what impair one's health negatively or positively. What makes Forever different? I've shown some product which I'm still going to expatiate on. What makes us different? Let's just quickly look. We are the largest grower and manufacturer and distributor of aloe vera gel and based products in the world. We are second to none. Again, the company Forever Living Products is vertically integrated. What that simply means is simply from plants to products to you. Whoops, sorry. From plants to products to you. That is what we offer. That's what we offer. So vertical integration from plant to product to you. Again, corporate responsibility and sustainability. All of these are, you can check us out. International Organization for Standardization, ISO. We've gotten a thumbs up in that place. Occupational health and safety, thumbs up for forever. I thought I'll be seeing a round of applause for us then. Dallas pre-treatment program blue thumbs up award. All of this is to authenticate the purity and the acceptability of our product all over the globe, that you can actually use them. You can actually get whatever your body requires from. And our mainstay is what we call the aloe vera gel. We have money back guarantee on our products. When you use it, then there is no annual fee. All of this, no barrier to entry. All of this we will expatiate more during business training. But tonight we are looking at the product. So we have varieties of product and product marketplaces that we can do business in. And we have the aloe drinks, we have the daily nutrition, then we have the immune, the one that works on the immune system, then the cardiovascular active lifestyle, which we are emphasizing tonight, the weight management, the personal care. We have so many of our products, even personal care, then the skin care, the beehive product, forever is second to none. For cardiovascular system that we talked about tonight, there are a list of products. I am not saying, for instance, that you can sit down and take the whole of the product at once. You can choose 3, 4 if you can, and just use them to maintain, depending on the symptoms and what your condition is all about. And as I go into the product, I'll be expatiating on their relevance to different things that cause or different things that cause the infractions that we talked about earlier on. We have the aloe vera gel. We have the cardio health called the Forever Daily because of EPA and DHA, which is omega-3. I mean, the natural source of omega-3, omega-6, and fatty acid. Then we have the garlic thyme. I will still talk about them. Then immublane. People will be wondering, oh, what's immublane got to do with cardiovascular? A lot. It's rich in vitamin D, it's rich in vitamin C, and it has a what we call anti-inflammatory property because of the mitake and shiitake mushroom in immublane that brings about, that prevents unnecessary enlargement. Then B12. B12 is an absolute must-have in for anybody that have this infraction in his cardiovascular health. Then the blossom herbal tea because of all the spices. Then the super green. So we go into the gel, which is our mainstay. The gel is just look at, imagine slicing open a mature leaf of aloe vera and consuming the gel. That is exactly what Forever has for us. The nutritional content of aloe vera helps to bring about some therapeutic advantages to the entire body system, because aloe vera gel is what we call adaptogen. It adapts to different body needs. It's more like a tonic. It contains a whole lot of vitamins, minerals. When you have a multivitamin, a multimineral supplement helping your system, it will help your cardiovascular to function optimally. All of the calcium, phosphorus, potassium, everything will be balanced. So you don't have unnecessary, your electrolyte, as it were, will function maximally. So aloe vera gel helps in that area. And it also helps in the area of detoxification. It helps to detoxify the entire system because it's rich in a whole lot of antioxidant. All of these antioxidant helps the system to fight against things that could impair, that could bring about unnecessary aging to the arteries, unnecessary aging to the heart, or any form of infraction within the cardiovascular system. The aloe vera gel will neutralize them off your system. by way of detoxification because it's rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and it helps the organs to function maximally. So it's a must-have when you talk about cardiovascular health. That is, take the aloe vera gel. And another thing which I need to emphasize tonight is the ability of aloe vera gel to penetrate, of penetration, because it contains what is known as lignin, and it will carry other nutrients that you are consuming, which I'm still going to talk about because you take it first. It will carry them to the extremities. You can imagine blood traveling over 6,000 miles within the system. So aloe vera has the power of penetration. It can actually penetrate the entire system and carry all of these nutrients to the extremities of the cells, as it were, and you get, and it helps with energy. You don't get tired unnecessarily, which also impair positively on the cardiovascular. So having said that, another fantastic product that we want to look at tonight that can actually help for your cardiovascular to function optimally. Please don't forget the slogan that I told you, that prevention is better than early detection. The product that I want to talk about tonight is a must-have for virtually everybody. As you are aging, your arteries, those tubes, those capillary, they are losing their elasticity, as it were, because of the plaque formation, that is the cholesterol, as a result of an infraction of eating unhealthy food that can impair negatively on your health. So you need this wonderful Actic C from the stable of Forever. It's a natural source of omega-3, omega-6, calamari oil, which is rich in EPA, is an acid, and DHA, which usually help for rejuvenation of even including brain cells, including the arteries. To make them supple, as it were, elastic. Remember, it must be elastic. As blood is flowing through it, the elasticity must not be compromised. And what actually compromises elasticity is the plaque formation within the arteries that brings about the atherosclerosis that I talked about earlier on. So this wonderful product will clear the unnecessary plaque within the artery so that the blood can flow effortlessly and there will be relief to the heart. It's somebody following. And by implication, there will be relief. Your blood pressure will be normal. It will be the normal pressure that can actually supply nutrients to the extremity, to the cells of the body. So it's also a very powerful anti-inflammatory. It has anti-inflammatory properties against unnecessary enlargement of the heart. So it helps. So it helps with that. It prevents formation of blood clot within the artery as well. Those clots are not they are not easy thing to get rid easily. But with the help of the Actic C omega-3 from Forever Living product, it has a way of binding them together. If you do a demo of it, you notice that first thing first, it will bring all of the plaque, the cholesterol, it brings them together. It does not allow them to have a free flow, because if they free flow into your heart, that might result to heart attack. So it prevents such. Let me use the word. It coagulates them, as it were. Just pardon that English. It brings them together and dissolve it within that space. So it does not allow it to flow around and easily around the circulatory system. So again, another thing that brings a terrible infraction in the cardiovascular system is what we call triglyceride level within the system. Triglyceride, this fantastic product called the Actic C, helps to bring down the triglyceride. Yeah, I told you I'm going to tell you about what actually occurred to me during COVID. Immediately after COVID. It's unfortunate because we were locked down. We remember what happened. And there wasn't any physical exercise. And we were just eating. We were taking all manner of foods at home. And before you knew it, I just slept. I woke up. I looked at my pillowcase. I saw blood. Blood dripped from my nose. So before you knew it, my blood pressure went up. And They just need to stabilize it, to stabilize with orthodox. Believe you me, ever since then, I don't take any other thing. I don't take any orthodox. After now it's stabilized, I don't have such problem again. And what was responsible after the result and everything? They said my triglyceride went up unnecessary. Triglyceride should be around about 100 within the system. Mine was in excess of 350 thereabout. They said, how did you survive? And you drove yourself down. Believe you me, our product works wonder. And ever since that time, with the intake of all of this product and all of the ones I'm showing, I'm going to talk extensively. Those ones are the ones I took that really helped me. That is my personal testimony. So for triglyceride, Active Sea plays a very wonderful role. And it contains essential and helpful against heart disease. Fantastic to control, to reduce, at least balance the cholesterol within the system. So again, it has a binding property. I love talking about it. This oil has a capacity, that is, it has this capacity to bind with antioxidant that we've taken from your gel. Remember, it will bind with vitamin A, it binds with vitamin C, it binds with all of that, and it's taken to the cells of the body, and it brings about rejuvenation and prevent premature aging of the cells of the body. So fantastic supplement. It's also good for memories, fantastic for recalling of information effortlessly. But tonight, what we are particular about is the role of nutrition in cardiovascular. So getting this supplement into the system can actually help to get a healthy, as it were, cardiovascular system. Another fantastic product that I love so much, and I will say, by the grace of God, I believe it should be around very soon, is what we call the cardiovascular, pardon me, cardio health. Forever Cardio Health is a fantastic product because it's laden with what it is. It's rich in what we call coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10 is more like it's more like an antioxidant in a way, and at the same time, it acts like a mineral in a way to help with what we call the Krebs cycle within the system for energy production around the heart. Around the heart muscles, so that the muscles will not become floppy, they will not enlarge unnecessarily. Then, as if that is not enough, forever, they will go to extra leg in getting the best. So they now, it provides, they laden it with vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B6, B12 with folic acid. All of these play an important role in your cardiovascular health. One, cardio health provide heart health, healthy antioxidant vitamins because it's rich in vitamin C, it's rich in vitamin E. It protects the integrity of your heart. Your heart will not become enlarged. I can tell you wholehearted, free of charge, that it prevents enlargement of the heart. Again, it promotes healthy hormone 16. This is another thing that brings about infraction. Please, you can note it, hormone 16 level. We talked about triglyceride. We talked about plaque formation within the artery. So again, another thing that we need to understand is hormone 16 level within the system that brings about instant death. Yes, once it becomes high, it becomes high in the system. The level is as a result of when you love taking suya, and you don't do exercise. Before you knew it, even if you do excessive exercise, this amino acid will build up in the system, and before you know, one can drop dead, especially if you are deficient in B12 and the folic acid. And guess what? Forever Living products in our cardio health, they inculcated what we call the B12 and folic acid in it, and B6, so that all of the hormone 16 level in the system will be brought to normal. So it prevents heart attack. Fantastic product. It supports healthy heart and blood vessels function, preventing hardening of arteries. It's also preventing, I talked about the hardening of the artery. It supplies minerals such as magnesium, chromium, and lecithin. Lecithin is known for blood, to lubricate the blood vessel so that it mobilizes, it takes all the fats, especially cholesterol, it balances them, the LDL and HDL, which is low density lipoprotein and high density lipoprotein. They will be in the high, in the normal ratio, probably ratio 1:3. That is, of low density should not be high, and the high density will be at the right supply. Again, it helps with coenzyme Q10, which I told you about, preventing weakening and enlargement of the heart. Fantastic supplement from the stable of Forever. So again, another product that I love so much, I still take garlic thyme regularly, is Forever Garlic Thyme. Imagine combining two powerful antioxidants together, the thyme, the allicin in garlic, and the thymone in thyme. Allicin and thymone. All of these help in a way to suppress, as it were, blood pressure. It crashes unnecessary blood pressure. Pardon me, what my language tonight is that I'm speaking passionately from my personal experience. This product actually works in a fantastic way to prevent any unnecessary infraction within the system. So it's an odorless. I love it for that. And it's high in what we call lecithin. Lecithin also helps to get rid of fats or cholesterol in the arteries. And it also helps with the elasticity of the artery. So it lowers blood pressure and improves blood circulation. We can go on and on. Another product that I love that a lot of us misconception about Naturemine. Naturemine is an advanced chelated. Please underline chelated if you have the slide. Chelated multimineral formula. Chelated. Chelated simply means that it can easily be absorbed into the system. All of this seabed mineral that we cannot access on the surface of on the surface of the soil. You go deep down into the bed of the sea and get all of this from algae, from all of that, to get this trace mineral to actually enhance the functioning of the heart, to enhance the liquid, the fluid level. You must not have too much fluid. You must not have less fluid. It must be well maintained. And that is the function of our Naturemine. It balances all of the ratios of the mineral in a way that you are not going to be hypertensive. You are not going to be hypotensive. There will not be hypotension. There will not be hypertension if you take and Forever Naturemine, because it balances it, all the necessary mineral, like the trace mineral, the selenium, the manganese, the copper, all of it, all of the necessary minerals that our body needs to function: calcium, iron, iodine, potassium, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper. All of it in the right ratio is what we have. And apart from working on your blood composition, because it's highly needed for the proper composition of body fluid and the formation of blood and bone, the maintenance of healthy nerves function. All of this function absolutely. So you cannot look at Forever Naturemine and say somebody that is hypertensive should not take it. Somebody that, no, it is in well-balanced ratio that you are getting. Anybody can take, except children, because of the high content of iron in it. So it is well-balanced. So you are taking it, you are getting the right fluid, the right body fluid. You don't have, what do they call it now? Edema. That is the water retention in the system. Water retention brings about aggravating or an infraction in your cardiovascular system. It is beneficial. Naturemine is beneficial for the regulation of muscle tone, including the muscles of the cardiovascular system. It's a superb product. It's also very good for thyroid, people with thyroid condition. An absolute product from the stable of Forever Living product. Wow, have I finished? Okay, have I talked about on B12? I wanted to talk on B12. Oh, no. Yeah, B12 is another fantastic product. that actually help contains the B12 with folic acid that is also very good for cardiovascular health in bringing down the hormone 16 in the body. So it's a fantastic product that you can lay your hands on and enjoy your health. I think I've come to the end of the training. I would love to take questions. If you want me to recap, I can. I think I finished on time. Yes, about 45 minutes. Maybe you can please clap for me. I never knew I'd finish up on time. So we need to have a proper understanding of all of these products and enjoy our life. The role of nutrition in cardiovascular health cannot be overemphasized. With the help of Forever Living Product, thank you, and God bless you for your audience. Thank you. So I don't mind. I can take questions. If you have questions or you want me to make more clarity, so I'll be going to the question and answers. It's open. It's now open for us to take question and answer, please. Please. Thank you. Okay. 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 Thank you very much, Obi. Thank you. Theodore Adefila, thank you. My sister, God bless you, ma. Thank you. Question. I want to take question that we can round up. I finished on time. Okay, I think we have new people in the house. So if you've gotten value, as new people, just give me thumbs up. Let me see thumbs up. If you've gotten value tonight, for every one of us, if we've gotten value, and I see thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see thumbs up. Thank you. So question. Esther Akinola, thank you very much. Amina, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate. Obi, thank you. I see you. Question. I'm trying to pronounce Wanua. Wanua. Yes, I think I tried. Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Question, point to everyone. What do you recommend for a woman that gave birth via CS? Yeah, basically what she needs is to, for me, what I normally do when it comes to that is if she's been taking aloe gel, she can take aloe gel. That's number one. And Pro B. And Pro B. And Pro B. It will help. It will help to bring all the organs back to their normal size, and she can enjoy life, and also for proper milk production. Pro B and the aloe gel. Okay, I'm seeing very interesting, inspiring presentation. Thank you very much. Jonas, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm seeing contain magnesium glycinate, which of our product. Okay, what do you recommend for? Okay, so where is it again? Okay, also which of our products, as Adefila is asking me, contains magnesium glycinate? Glycinate, I might not be able to tell you, but we can check nature mean. The magnesium might come in form of glycinate in nature mean, come in form of vitamin, the form of glycinate. Let's check nature mean. And apart from nature mean again, maybe Forever Daily. I check Forever Daily. It's a multivitamins and multi-mineral too. You check it. But daily, nature mean is multi-mineral. And magnesium is a fantastic mineral. It is useful for energy and in form of glycinate. I'm sure it could be in nature mean and that other one that I mentioned. Okay. Any other question? Please, sir, can you highlight on Forever Daily? Okay, as if I knew I'm just talking about Forever Daily. Forever Daily, as it were, it's I have a name that I call it within my team members. I call Forever Daily Forever Adults, as we have Forever Kids. Forever Kids majorly for children and adults alike. But Forever Daily, it's a multivitamin, multimineral that helps to balance it. It peps up your deficiency, the nutritional gap, up to 55%. When you take it, it balances your. It's more like an anti-aging. It's like all your organs are being fed with the right nutrient. It has a lot of chromium that helps with your metabolism, your sugar metabolism. You know, apart from that, it also contains iron that helps with your thyroid function, even some of your endocrine system to function. Again, it contains coenzyme Q10. That is Forever Daily now. It contains coenzyme Q10, which is also good for the heart. Forever coenzyme Q10, not only coenzyme Q10, it has a lutein, which is also good for the eyes. That Forever Daily is awesome. It's in a class of its own. Sometimes if somebody just asks me, what can you just recommend for me? I don't want too many products. I'll just be Forever Daily and Aloe Gel. I think I'm good. I think I've explained more than enough on Forever Daily. It's a super product that we all need to check. It even contains lycopene. It has lycopene in it. The lycopene also helps. We all know the importance of lycopene. A very, very strong antioxidant for prostate health. You can imagine, it will work on your prostate. That's Forever Daily. Forever Daily will work on your vision because it has lutein. I think it's also the one that contains resveratrol, which is a very powerful antioxidant. Please, if you have not been taking Forever Daily, go look for and buy, use. That's what I'll just say. It's a wonderful supplement. Okay, dosage for what now? Okay, I think Esther talked about somebody that had CS. Okay, just one Pro B and a quarter of a glass cup of aloe gel will help. Okay. I am a starter. I enjoyed it. Oh Lord, thank you very much. So don't waste too much time. Don't analyze. Just work with the few information you've gotten tonight and run with this business, an awesome business. When I started then, it was about 2 products that I know, and that was what I sell it. Majorly aloe gel. And my business got transformed within a year or 6 months, a year, thereabout. On behalf of a friend, do you have a product for anxiety? Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't talk about the blossom about it, but I mentioned it. I just mentioned the product. It's extremely important for nerves. Then we talked about the B12, also good for nerves, or royal jelly. Those are the products for anxiety disorder. Super product combination. The blossom abati, the B12, or the royal jelly. And you are good with your gel, with anxiety disorder. All right. Another question. Okay, nice presentation. Thank you. Oh, my brother Lee. Thank you, sir. Okay, please, can she take propolis tablet and royal jelly too? Yes, she can. She can. Yes, she can. I think we're still talking about the woman that had a baby through CS. Okay. That had a baby through CS. Somebody's calling me. Okay, which of our products will be good for stroke? Yeah, you're making me laugh. We are not to say all of this. I'm just being careful here. And if you listen between the line, instead of mentioning high blood pressure, hypertension and all of that, we're mentioning infraction in the system. Maybe we will talk about this if you are the Hamza. Do I know this Hamza? No. We can talk about or meet with the person that's invited you to the Zoom or your upline so that we talk more on that. Thank you, Obi. Can our product handle chronic ulcer? To a large extent, yes. To a very, very large extent, yes. You know what I said in the beginning is prevention is better than early detection. Don't wait until it becomes chronic. You nip it in the bud. Good lifestyle. Having the right bacterial load within the system. How do you do that? Stop the consumption of carbonated drinks. Take a whole lot of, include, the person should include Pro B, Forever Pro B, in his or her diet to balance the bacterial load. There are some ulcer-causing bacteria, H. pylori, that can build up in the system. You can neutralize it with our Pro B. Pro B will take care of all of those nonsense ulcer. I've seen somebody rolling on the floor, vomiting blood, and they said it's ulcer. It's unfortunate. So you can help people with that product, with aloe gel. You can help people. Okay, which contains more iron, B12 or nature mean. It's nature mean. Nature mean contains more iron. Yeah, filama. Yeah, it contains more iron. Which one? Okay. Product or not. I'm trying to understand this. Yes, so they are not drugs. Yes, I said it. I'm trying as much as possible not to even talk about ulcer and all of that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Any of our product for okay. As I said, please, we should not take it away from Esther Akishola. So meet with the person that invited you to upline to explain. Then we can meet one-on-one and talk about the condition you want to be addressed. In absence of any other question, maybe we can take. It's about 4 minutes to 8. I mean to 9. Okay. Any other question? Thank you, Esther Akinola. Appreciate it. We will talk. I'm available. Let's talk for more talk. Or something we can. Thank you much. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. I really want to appreciate everybody that stay tuned to listen to me. And I really want us to appreciate our CSM. I think today is his birthday. We need to appreciate the mercy of God in his life and how far God has brought him. I'm sorry I'm saying all of this. I'm a Christian. So I say something good to me. God will continue to grant him wisdom and the grace to lead Forever Living Product Nigeria to the height that is enviable all over the world. That is my wish for him. And many happy returns to our wonderful CSM and God's grace on the life. Thank you. I don't know if there are any other announcements. Is somebody crying or laughing? Okay, if there are no questions or you don't want to know that why you are crying. Okay. God bless you. And more grace, sir, and you too. Yeah, congratulations, CSM. People are greeting you, sir. We love you. We love you with the love of Jesus. Yeah. A wonderful CSM. God will continue to grant you the grace. Uneasy is the head. I mean, uneasy is the head that wears the crown. Oh. I don't envy God's grace. Okay. Good night. And I wish us every best thing we wish ourselves in our business. Thank you. And God bless us. Thank you very much.